Hi, I'm Desiree with Agent Image, and we are here at the Real Deal Conference at the beautiful London Hotel in West Hollywood. We're here to listen to a lot of speakers. Many of them are clients, and we are going to hear some really great information today. Some about marketing, a little bit about diversity in real estate. So why don't we take a peek? Come on in.
We have George Penner, we've got Ernie Carswell, we have Michael Williamson, and finally we have Yvonne Arias. So I want to jump right in and ask, let's start kind of big picture. What are you seeing in the luxury market overall today?
The biggest issue right now, I think, is which if we would have talked about this a year ago, I would have never said there's too much inventory. And in the high end, I think right now there's a lot of inventory.
Like, what do you think prices will drop?
Prices are dropping.
Dropping now.
Prices are dropping. There's a softness there. There's a different behavior happening between the high-end luxury market and our markets of first-time home buyers, or depending on the neighborhood you're specializing in, up to $3 million, let's say.
With individual owners, what I'm seeing is their properties are sitting, so they keep lowering the prices. So then that starts a domino effect. And then my sellers that don't want to lower, they are just kind of waiting. So basically, that's forcing them to lower their price, or they're just going to take it off market, or they're going to lease it.
The dilemma is there's so much interest in going, quote, off market, which bypasses our MLS. You build a clientele that trusts your consult. And I don't have to strong arm my clients that have worked with me previously, because it has been proven out, as Yvonne said, they want to see the proof in the beginning. That's usually the first go around with me. But if I deliver my service platform that I promise and we have success, it makes believers out of them.
One thing I recognized today was having as many current clients as we have, or past clients for that matter, that have come up and talked to us, hugs, and just overall feedback, and really a lot of love. Really makes doing these types of things all that much more worth it, and being able to represent those clients with such amazing websites, it's really fulfilling, to be honest with you.
Panel today, but for this panel this morning, I am so honored and so blessed to announce Miss Joyce Ray, who everyone knows, who is the Queen Diva of Beverly Hills Real Estate. Make no mistakes made about that. We then have Mr. Ivan Estrada, our up-and-comer, who has just been a powerhouse. And then we have Miss Sally Forster Jones, who we all know Miss Sally, one of the largest powerhouses in our industry as well. And my brother, Mr. Aaron Kerman, who we all know as well. So I think you can see with this panel, we have quite the experience, ranging from many, many years ago to current to everything. And I think we all kind of feel right now, let's see a show of hands who agrees with us on this one. Are we in a changing market? Is it a softening market in our luxury market? Who's with me?
I think we're dealing with a changing market, and for me, what I'm actually doing is protecting my time. I've probably walked away from, in the past month and a half, about $150 million in inventory, because I'm seeing this huge discrepancy between what sellers want and what buyers are willing to pay.
It has to be a combination of looking at what is effectively going to get results, how are we going to actually sell it, using every tool that we have, from print, from all of our agents, from digital. I mean, we're using less print. Print costs a lot of money, obviously, and it's not reaching the target that we once did. But what do we actually really do to sell a property?
People will go with whoever's in front of their face at the right time, at the right moment, who they think will get the most money for their house.
Joyce, I need you to jump in and weigh in on this one, because you've seen so many of the different changes in the marketing, shifting markets and everything else as well.
Well, there's no doubt there's been an extreme change in the amount of money you have to spend to market a property. And in today's market, with such a difficult market, you cannot leave a stone unturned.
Right, so the value of what you bring is critical, and how you articulate it, and how you own it. So just, I've and I've gone through this whole cycle of parties, no parties, and cost, and I'm looking at this and I'm saying, okay.
Do you think you ever got a buyer from a
no,
party?
So the point is
No.
how to articulate that to a seller.
Like, because these parties are a waste of our time, our money, no buyers ever come. I tell the seller, your house will get thrashed, you're gonna have to paint your walls, you're gonna have to redo your floor, and if that's something you wanna pay for, we'll throw a party, and they throw it out the door immediately.
Hi, I'm Brian. I'm one of the sales agents for Agent Image. We're wrapping up here at The Real Deal right now. We just heard Kofi Nardi talk about diversity. We just heard Aaron Kerman talk about marketing and the importance of branding. We're going to be catching the Inman Conference in Las Vegas in the next coming month, so we'll catch you there.
So we've got a great panel, and I want to bring them up. Let me go through the list because everybody is extremely talented, and I'll start with Jennifer Berman. So Jennifer, come on up. As she pointed out, as Amir was talking, that she was a pioneer in terms of Bravo's $1 million listing. She's a top broker in the marketplace. And basically what we're going to do is once we get everybody up, they're going to tell you a little bit about themselves, and we're going to get the discussion going. Okay? And then a breath of fresh air because she comes from outside of our business, but is very familiar with the issues that we're dealing with and has been on the forefront of addressing them and changing them and bringing them out in the open. And that's Lucette Geis. Come on up. And then Alexandra Alex, as she prefers to be called, Teo. She's the head broker for Movato Real Estate in LA, and it's the only online brokerage company in the United States that is licensed in all 50 states. So congratulations. Come on up, Alex. And the last but not least, Kofi Nardi. Kofi proves a point that I did with my son, which is I forced my son to get involved in athletics because it taught you how to compete, taught you how to work as a team, taught you how to adjust and make adjustments, and also, of course, the direct correlation between hard work, effort, preparation, and results. And he took that talent to the agency, and Keller Williams before that, and he's become one of the top brokers in the marketplace in luxury homes. So Kofi, come on up.
Kofi.
So I think we'll start with each person introducing themselves, but also let's tie in an answer to the pressing question. Does the real estate industry in Los Angeles County have a diversity issue?
If you're stepping up to the plate and holding people accountable, I think that's super important that we then hold those people up and we come forward to make a change. I mean, it's a pretty easy concept to do the right thing, but not everybody does it. And when they don't, let's say stop.
We, as an industry, the real estate industry, have a very unique position. Every single one of us in this industry, we represent every religion, every gender, and every race.
We have to be able to open up the conversations and all come to the table and have the conversations and have respect for each other as we're having these tough and challenging conversations. And I think, Don, you pointed out something very interesting is we lost a third of the room when this panel happened. Right? That was very, I noticed that right away. We lost a third of the room. And, maybe next year we park it in the middle. So you're forced to hear these conversations. And I can hear it, right?
And panels, and again, the diversity part was phenomenal as well. It was an absolute pleasure to sponsor this, and we look forward to doing more with you guys. And thanks to our clients, everybody for coming out, and it was amazing. Thank you guys.